Honor and respect to you, family. Today is a beautiful day. I pray that everything is well with you and you are having an amazing day and your day will be amazing. Of course, I'm back again for another video. It seemed like with this Zafem phenomenal thing that is taking place, I am never going to be silenced because there's always something. But at this point, I will say that today it's a little bit more combination of some advice, some advices to Zafem and combined with my opinions together. Yesterday, I had a chance to come across an interview they were having without Zafem. This one was very interesting. It was very interesting. I learned a lot as well. But the thing is, what would I say to Zafim? What do I think? I really think the industry. Well, of course, the industry is very tricky. The people are very fake. They are very subluff. Subluff and krill is like pretend to be like they're not serious whatsoever. So they're not loyal. So I just like I really don't trust them. I just don't trust them because I feel like the capacity, the way they think, they're like so negative in a way. I think Zafem should try to like avoid to work with anyone who doesn't show respect to a certain level. Because I know although some of them could be very disrespectful, but when it comes to being professional, they kind of like have the least capacity to do certain things. But I think Zafem should avoid working with anyone who's disrespectful. You don't really care what platform they have, who they are. If they are disrespectful towards your existence, what you are about, then there's no need to deal with them. So that's another thing I think. Another thing I believe, I don't think Zafem should fall into the logic of trying to meet with the people who doesn't understand them. Listen, if stay where you are. Who meant to understand you to be a part of Zafem, they will come to Zafem. But for Zafem to lower their standard or trying to be, just let it be. I don't think it's worth it. It's I've seen people have done it and they lost in the mid of it. So don't. I would hope that Zafem never do that. I truly believe what meant to be will be. If somebody was meant to be a part of Zafem with the movement, like Zafem is not even like it's not like everybody. It's the energy. Like if somebody's vibrating on the energy, then fine. If they're not, they're not. Oh well, too bad. And I think Zafem should remain the same, remain authentic as they are, remain will as natural as they are. And it's not a question everybody's doing that. Like it's just be yourself. Be yourself, and Mother Universe will be on your favor at always. Because at this point, Father is not. I'm not. I say Zafem. Zafem is not looking for anyone's approval. Zafem is not looking for anyone to do Zafem a favor. Zafem is Zafem. Zafem don't need anything from nobody. Even the idea of, like I said, I'm so glad like they're using their own platform because there's too much hypocrisy when with the different platforms. So I am so glad like they stay in their little corner, they use their little platform, and trust me, it's gonna explode. It's gonna be like really huge because they're doing things accordingly. But that's what I would say. But one thing I would suggest to Zafem is to remain as solo as possible. To remain like play as solo as possible. I'm not saying if there's a possibility to play with another band, that's fine. But the idea of going in that logic, I don't think it's Zafem yet. And if they are gonna get into this logic, I hope they look into it. Also, Zafem should not be looking into that logic of that featuring stuff too much. I feel like they overdo it. I understand artists, work with other artists, the collaboration, whatever. But the featuring, I'm like, yo, it's a hot mess. So I hope Zafem never go into this logic and Zafem remain, do their thing their ways, just like, Mother Universe have been guiding them to do things the way they're supposed to differently, and stop going by that pressure in the society because it's not worth it. That's all I had to say about Zafem. I'm pretty sure there will be more. Again, honor and respect.